Welcome to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. So think about this. In the vast, silent theater of the cosmos, there's an invisible director guiding every single action, from the cooling of a cup of coffee to the final, fading breath of a star. This director is entropy, the fundamental, universal tendency toward disorder.
Right, chaos.
Exactly. For centuries, our story has been one of resistance, viewing entropy as an adversary to be fought. But what if that entire premise is, wrong?
Okay.
Exciting. Today, we delve into a profound paradigm shift proposed in a new paper by Brendon Wong of XFO Intelligence. It was researched using the Deep Augmented Thinking method. It's called the Entropy Imperative, and it suggests our cosmic destiny hinges not on fighting disorder, but on, learning to conduct it.
Conduct it? Wow.
Yeah. So to begin, let's just clarify this fundamental law. The second law of thermodynamics is simple in its decree. In an isolated system, which the universe as a whole is, total disorder can only increase. This is why things fall apart, cool down, and decay. This relentless march toward disorder, it's what gives time its direction, the arrow of time. And it's only possible because the universe began in a state of impossibly low entropy. It was a profound gift of initial order that allowed galaxies, stars, and eventually life to form.
But there's a catch.
There is a catch. This gift comes with a cosmic expiration date. The prevailing model predicts a future heat death, where energy is so evenly distributed that nothing can happen. It is the ultimate, silent, and final state of cosmic burnout.
That sounds bleak.
It is. And faced with this certainty, humanity's approach has always been defensive. We build systems for maintenance and repair. We fight against decay on a local level. But this is a fundamentally flawed strategy.
Why is it flawed?
Because the mathematics of thermodynamics are unforgiving. Every time we create a pocket of order, like a refrigerator cooling its contents, we expend energy that increases the total disorder of the wider environment by an even greater amount. We are, in essence, playing a game that is rigged against us, destined to lose on a cosmic scale.
So we're just making it worse.
In a way, yeah. But the breakthrough in this thinking, as outlined by Wong, came from a deeply unexpected source: the humble slime mold.
A slime mold? Seriously?
Seriously. This simple, single-celled organism exhibits a remarkable form of intelligence. It consistently finds the most efficient pathways between food sources. And when its behavioral algorithms were applied to the problem of entropy, a stunning new strategy emerged. The most effective approach is not resistance, it's orchestration.
Orchestration?
Think about it. The slime mold doesn't fight its environment, it senses the path of least resistance and works with it. Applied to cosmology, this suggests we must stop our futile battle against disorder and instead learn to conduct it.
Okay, that's a huge shift.
It is. And this new approach, what we might call entropy orchestration, is not a simple task. The research indicates it must be a coordinated effort across multiple scales of reality, all at once. At the quantum level, for instance, it involves harvesting energy from vacuum fluctuations while channeling entropy into controlled states.
Wow.
Right? At the information level, it means using principles of reversible computing to convert information into negative entropy. Biologically, it would require designing ecosystems that achieve unprecedented efficiency. And finally, at the cosmic scale, it suggests engineering vast structures that use gravity and dark energy to manage and redistribute entropy across galaxies. No single scale is sufficient. True mastery requires a symphony of interventions.
So it's an all-or-nothing approach.
Pretty much. In practice, this would begin with deploying vast quantum sensor networks to map the universe's entropy gradients, identifying natural reservoirs of low entropy and optimal zones for exporting disorder. But perhaps the most counterintuitive insight is a shift away from our obsession with pure efficiency.
Oh, less efficiency is better?
In a way, yeah. The models show that systems designed with about 15% strategic inefficiency, a kind of controlled internal chaos, are far more resilient and adaptable to cosmic perturbations than their hyper-efficient counterparts. We would need to become, in effect, entropy farmers, cultivating order by intelligently managing disorder.
Entropy farmers. I love that term.
It's a great term. And the tools for this new craft are already on the horizon. Quantum computers for modeling these dynamics, advanced AI, and new generations of space-based observatories.
So this isn't just science fiction.
It's theoretical, but it brings us to these profound philosophical and existential implications. The capacity to manage entropy on a universal scale, it may well be the ultimate intelligence test, the final great filter that determines which civilizations persist and which ones fade into the quiet of heat death.
So a species that achieves this
Becomes, for all practical purposes, immortal. It also means we would transition from being passive observers of cosmic history to its active stewards, with our decisions shaping the future of the universe for eons. Our role would shift from being victims of cosmic decay to becoming the conductors of the universal symphony of order and disorder.
That's an incredible responsibility.
It is. The path forward begins with a conceptual revolution, supported by practical steps, investing in multi-scale simulations, quantum information science, and international collaborations focused on this very challenge. The entropy imperative is clear: master disorder or succumb to it. Brendon Wong's research suggests mastery is possible, but it requires a fundamental rethinking of our relationship with the cosmos. The slime mold has shown us the way. Stop fighting and start conducting.
Wow, a lot to think about.
Absolutely. And now here's a question we'd like our listeners to think about. If humanity were to achieve this level of cosmic influence, who would decide how the universe's future should be orchestrated, and by what values would they be guided? Thank you for listening to the XFO Intelligence Podcast.